When I first started to look into becoming Catholic, one of the first things that I recognized was their appreciation for the saints, the martyrs, and the faithful, and those who had passed on, and remembering what they had done. Now, these were called feast days. I had no idea what a feast day was. I now know that a feast day comes from the Romans, and it's refugium. It's where that they would celebrate the souls that had died because of their impact. Now, this is pagan root, and that may turn you aside, but I'm also pagan root, and I know God can turn anything for good. So let's talk about feast days. Now, the word feast is Latin for festus, which means joy, and it's a joy to celebrate these people who have fought the good fight. And you have different ranks of these feast days. You have the solemnities, which is Easter, Christmas, the really important ones, and then you go down to the saints, and if you go to daily mass, you'll notice that it's St. Stephen's feast day, which it actually is today, which is quite interesting. St. Stephen's feast day comes right after Christmas because he was the first martyr in the church, and it just goes to show the incarnate God, and then St. Stephen's feast day right after. Praise God. Pope Francis says that saints are not supermen who were born perfect, but rather ordinary men who followed God with all their heart. And I think that's just what we're missing. We're missing the historical saints of Hebrews 11 when Paul is recalling all the Old Testament men and women who had such great faith. And that it really inspires us and fires us up. And I think the lack of that, the lack of the history, the lack of remembrance for the people that have carried the faith so strongly is wrong. And I really think that feast days are a great way to remember the faithful. Praise God.